Right now we are in Visual Studio and we are going to create the DTO that shows the JSON object we have seen in the previous video. So I will create a new file, call it TransactionDto, like that. And inside it, of course, we need to make it public. Let's do like that. And here we need to create the ID. Okay, public string. It's not null, of course. Then we have the description. We have the category, of course, the amount. We have the, not the date. We need the category. I think we need the date, just in case the user wants to add a transaction, like he forgot to add the transaction that's supposed to be yesterday or last week. Yeah, I think the date is needed, but it's going to be date time. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's make it null. We have category, then we have the list of tags. String, come on. Tags, same for attachments, and we have pool is income, and we don't care about the user ID. Okay, this is all the properties that, the wallet ID. I missed the wallet ID, which is also a required property, like that. Okay, that's good. Let's add just a little constructor. This one is nullable. Just add a little constructor, or you can just set the values for this ID. Sorry, ID is nullable, because it will be defined only for the update process. For the creation process, it will not be needed. So we just need to set the category. Let's set it for other, or string.empty for the moment, because this is going to be a kind of field that the user can change, and the wallet ID equals string.empty for now. Cool. So this is all what we need to define. Right now, let's go and create the validator of this. So I'll create a new file here. I will call it TransactionDto Validator. And again, same steps. Okay, abstract validator for the TransactionDto. This is it. Now we create this. Okay, so the first thing is we need to make sure that the amount is not, or let's first, okay, here we go. We don't care about it's not empty, because it's not nullable, it will not be empty. But it has to be between, greater than or equal to. Here we need to pass 0 with message. Amount cannot be negative. Something like that. Right now, let's create a rule for the wallet ID. For x.wallet ID, it must not be empty. Change this text to call wallet is required. From wallet ID, I'll just call it wallet. And then we will add one more. Let me just make it like that. And yeah, for this one, it's only this. Let me make it like this thing. Then we have the category, which is also category, same, not empty. Dot with message, category is required. And for the date, in case it's not null, it has to be in the past, like right now or in the past. You cannot add a thing in the future. So rule for x.date time, and we will make it less or equal to date time dot. Now or let's say .utc now. Okay, cannot be in the future with message. Date cannot be in the future. .when x.datetime is not null. So it's only required when it is not null. Okay, this is a bit more like that. Okay, that's great. Like this, you can add each one in a message. It's just okay. For the categories, for the tags, for the attachments, we don't have any kind of validation because we don't care about the input. So that's all what we need for now. Of course, because you are building this project, you can customize it the way you want, but that's what we need. So we already have in the dependency injection extension that we are adding the validators from assembly containing wallet DTO validator. So this one right now is actually registered by default inside the dependency injection container, so we don't care about that. This is all what we need to do for this video. Right now, for the next video, from the operation that we need to do, we have two attachments validations. So we need to implement a way to go to the database or go to the temp attachments container and retrieve the attachments by URL. And then we need bulk delete, so we can remove the temp attachments so they are no longer marked to be delete the blobs by the Azure function that runs every couple hours. And another operation we need to do before we put all of this together is the update wallet balance. So we will learn about how we can use the partial update and why to use that in Azure Cosmos DB. So this is all what we have for this session. In the next one, we are going to implement the attachments validation and remove in bulk. So stay tuned and see you.